Sorry for the glare. So, everyone's got that friend. It's kind of crazy, but you love them. This is a movie about one of those friends. Hi, or two of them rather. Hi everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Hello. This is the first of two reviews we got going today. The next one I'm about to watch. We'll see how that goes. Heard nothing but good, but terrible things, and yeah. But first, we're going to talk about the movie I just watched, which is a film called, because movies and TV, that's what we do here, Vacation Friends. Vacation Friends, which is directed and co-written by Clay Tarver, I believe in his feature debut. And what's Vacation Friends about and who's involved? Well, the film stars Lil Rel Howery and Yvonne Orji, I think her name is. I'm unfamiliar with her work, but she's really good here. They're a couple who are on vacation. Lil Rel his character plans to propose to his girlfriend, Zorji, and the trip to Mexico backfires. They're in Mexico. Their suite is flooded, and they can't get the room. But soon they run into another couple, played terrifically and scene-stealingly by John Cena and Meredith Hagner. And they tell them, well, like, look, they witness the proposal, the unplanned, weaker proposal, and they're like, oh, come stay in our suite. We'll be besties. Well, let's go stay in our suite and have a good time. So they get there. Moment they get there, give them margaritas with cocaine as the salt. And they go take out the boat they rented, which inevitably crashes. They soon bond over the experience. Eventually have a weird marriage ceremony on the island, and drink and do drugs well into the night, and to a night they barely remember. Taking their flight out, they, as you will do, tell these weirdos that's all you can really describe them. Endearing weirdos, but weirdos nonetheless. Yeah, we should do this again sometime, but in that polite sort of way. John Cena and Meredith Hagner take this as, we're gonna come 7 months on and crash your guys' wedding, and soon they're the life of the party. But it turns out, what happened the night they forgot might have an impact on the nuptials. Let the madness begin. Okay. I'm gonna come right out with it. There's not much to say about this one. Other than to say, it was funny. I laughed a lot. Clay Tarver does a good job with capturing kind of the slapstick and the set pieces and what have you. I laughed a lot, and when I wasn't laughing, I was smiling. It's a movie that is, even when it's jokes don't land, you're charmed. I think the biggest thing that people need to know, and it's pretty obvious from that description I just gave, is that you're gonna have to take a little bit of a leap of faith with this movie, because yes, and it's not usually a very good idea. That's how, like, much more fatal things happen. It's a bad idea on vacation to just run into a bunch of crazy people and just go with a bunch of strangers to do whatever, and go crazy like that. But the film acknowledges as much. Still does it anyway, but at least it acknowledges it. You have to get over the setup and how just unlikely it is. But here's what makes this movie work, and these out there characters work better than I think they would have. John Cena and Meredith Hagner. These two are just really funny. They steal the show. Lil Rel and Yvonne Orji do a good job sort of playing straight man and woman to kind of the insanity these two kind of fireballs create. But at the same time, John Cena, and think about how far they could. John Cena is a wrestler who has become a real comic kind of secret weapon in movies. You got Meredith Hagner, who I was introduced to as teenager Liberty on As the World Turns, the soap opera. She, between this, Search Party, and her brief turn in Palm Springs, is quickly becoming a fine comic actress who's really, really funny. And the two of them in this movie are believable crazy people, but at the same time, when it gets to that inevitable third act, that, spoiler, you know it's gonna happen, where they realize, hey, maybe they're not as bad as meets the eye, and they kind of realize they kind of love having these weirdos in their life, you kind of buy it, because these two are very likable, and there's also some great little bit parts for people like Tawny Newsome and King Batch, who kind of come in there as in-laws of the soon-to-be married couple. And it's just a lot of fun. And it's a movie where, look, many of us are inside. The people who are going to the theater are fearing that the theater is going to close at any time. We kind of need some escapism, especially here at the end of the summer, and Vacation Friends is really good escapism. It's funny, and it's a little crazy, and it also has a little bit of heart, too. I really dug this film. I'm not going to necessarily go big with it. I don't think it's even necessarily worth walking 2 blocks for, but it is a total matinee. This movie screams matinee. There's maybe only a handful of big laughs in it, but the little laughs and the smiles are still worth it. I'm going to give Vacation Friends 3.5 out of 5 stars. Let's just close the book on it. It's a lot of fun. It's streaming now on Hulu, I should say. It's not in theaters. It's on Hulu, which is weird because it's 20th Century Studios, 20th Century Fox. I guess that maybe this was one of those movies that was going to be in theaters, but they put out... I honestly wouldn't have minded seeing this with an audience. This would have been kind of a fun one. Okay. Similar to Palm Springs, where then if Palm Springs was better, I gave that movie 5 stars. This movie's not on that level, but it's a lot of fun. So, 3.5 out of 5 stars for Vacation Friends. Let's go. Let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash done. Watch it on Hulu. Was there shawarma? No, there wasn't. We will be back in just a little while with my review of He's All That. It's probably gonna suck. Pray for me. I'll go in with an open mind. I never go in any movie going like, I'm gonna hate this, but... I'll say this, one of the worst trailers, at least, I've seen. Whether or not that's a good indication of how the movie is or not, it's a terrible trailer. For He's All That, rather. I will say this, speaking of Vacation Friends, there's one line from the trailer that's also in the movie that I would not at all mind having be a catchphrase when there's a part where they're going on a fox hunt and they're tripping in the woods. It's, by the way, the funniest scene, and biggest laugh probably I've had in the whole movie. And they're hallucinating. And when he goes, I didn't tell you to eat it, this magic mushroom, this super magic mushroom. He's like, it'll probably be okay. He goes, everything you touch turns to drugs. That was a good line. Like a really shitty King Midas. Alright, yeah, closing the book, Vacation Friends is batshit crazy fun. Just a little raunchy, a little sweet. It's an R-rated comedy. Check it out. Good fun. Okay, we'll be back with He's All That. And, also maybe this week I'm going to check out Bob Ross or Vivo. And that'll be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. To see it all, I'm happy to share with you. I love you all. Appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. Go check out Vacation Friends. Like I said, it's a ton of fun. And if you want to, like this video if you want to, subscribe if you want to, give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's what you do, as I always say. And if you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Grant the Movie and TV Guy. And I'll see you in just a little bit. Thank you all. Take care. See you very soon. I'm going to go take my medicine now. Go watch He's All That. See ya.